Hi, my name is Chris Fittock and welcome to the Big Rowing Boat Project. In 2022, I found an old wooden rowing boat on Marketplace and had the crazy idea to buy her for 250 quid and then bring her back to North Wales where I live. I suppose the thing that drew me to buying the boat was my dreamer, romantic, artistic nature, and from years of sort of reading books by C.S. Forester and Patrick O'Brien. The boat just looked like it stepped out of Nelson's time. I bought the boat from Lochleven Fisheries, which is up in Kinross in Scotland. They must have had at least 50 boats there once upon a time, wooden ones just like mine, that would be rowed out into the loch with the gents with their fly fishing rods by two, what they would call gillies, two guys with oars, take them out and they would have fished. And that tradition's still going today, but due to the sort of lack of people with any skills now there, that they can't carry on with the wooden boats. So basically they've decided to change them all to fiberglass. Boats like this are pretty rare. There's not many about these days. And it's probably part of the appeal for me, really. It's something which is rapidly disappearing, especially on River Conway with all the old muscle boats that used to ply up and down. Yeah, I've always liked old things. It's the reason why I've been an antique restorer for most of my life, really, I suppose. At the time I bought the boat, I was working at a boatyard at Port Penryn, and they specialise in repairing wooden boats. And when you buy a wooden boat, you hope when you first see it, it's going to be something wonderful and it only needs a coat of paint and it's ready to go. But sadly, for a boat which has been kept on dry land and not used for a number of years, that's not the case. So she's had a lot of work done. I personally replaced the stem post, the stern post and the transom. But the problem I had was actually most of the jobs from there on were two-handed jobs and I was going to struggle. So I made the decision to get her back to the boatyard and get the shipwrights to work on her. Not many wooden boat builders around. I'm very lucky to have that on my doorstep. And without them being there, I wouldn't have the likes of Ernan, the shipwright, working on her now. My local rowing club is Deganwy CYC. They've got over 100 members now, and they launch 3 Celtic line boats 3 or 4 times a week, at any state of the tide, rain or shine. I think coastal rowing is tremendously beneficial to the community and for health reasons particularly. I've had my own struggles in the past with anxiety and depression, and since I've been rowing, I managed to come off the antidepressants. It's made a big difference to my life. And I'd like to share that experience with people. And this is a boat which is going to give you a bit more of a historical experience, I suppose. And you can imagine yourself being 1,000,000 miles away from your day-to-day life. And I think this is where Carol Ann will come into her own, really. And it'd be lovely to get this on Conway River, this boat, get it working, get it being used by local people. And it'd probably be the only one 19-foot long, big rowing boat of its type anywhere on the north coast of Wales. In fact, it possibly even Wales altogether. So far, I've funded this project out of my own savings. And to carry on any further to get her finished and get her used by the community, I really need some help now. So any support that you can give me would be greatly appreciated to get this boat on the water as soon as possible.